Okay, everyone. Um, let's start. Let's start this right off. Public hearing, item number one. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's just go through attendance real quick. Chief Levita,
Here.
City Engineer Nicholas Rystrom,
Yeah.
Fire Chief Cullen,
Yeah.
and City Planner Frank Stringy is absent, along with our clerk Lori. So I'll actually knock that down. All right, we have a quorum. We can move on to our public hearings. Item number one, amend Schedule 11, Title 10, handicap persons parking by adding to Bateman Road. Are there any proponents?
Hey, Commissioner Sherman, thank you for your time. Juan Pablo Jaramillo here, 70 Low Street, Riviera City Council, through you to the body. I'm here to stand in support of this amendment. The family there, I've been to the site. They don't have driveway. The family there needs access to a handicap sign because they have someone who qualifies, and I'm hoping that this honorable committee would approve this amendment. Thank you.
Thank you, Counselor. Are there any other proponents? Just name and address for the record.
Christine Langell, 2 Bateman Road, Revere, Mass.
Thank you. So you're a proponent for this? So you're in favor?
Yes.
Okay, you're the applicant, correct?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, I just have one question. On Crest, there is a sign on the fence that says, do not block driveway. Is that in fact a
It's-
driveway?
It's not a driveway, but the curb, when they redid the road, for some reason they never put the curb up to the driveway where it belongs. I just put it there because there's a fence there and it doesn't open wide enough to be a driveway.
Okay.
But because it was there just to deter people from parking,
Okay.
because it's such a hard place now to park.
Okay, understood. Okay, thank you. Just any opponents? Seeing and hearing none, closing that side. Commission, do we have any input? I see no reason why not to approve this one if there is no driveway parking. I know the city engineer was concerned about the curve of the street and allowing parking. Do you have any input on that?
Mr. Chairman, I don't have any input other than where the spot ends up being put, wherever the sign is. Should be obviously not within 20 feet of the curve, and then also not in front of the ADA ramp that's there on the corner.
Understood.
So on either side would be sufficient, and also not in front of the hydrant.
Understood. All right, thank you. With that in mind, do we have any
Motion to approve.
motion to approve? Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Item number one has been approved. No problem. Item number two. Request to amend Schedule 8 of Title 10, parking restrictions generally by removing Lincoln Street northernly from Washington Ave to Burbank Street. No parking anytime. And these two will go in tandem, 2 and 3, which is revising that Schedule 8, Title 10, parking restrictions by adding Lincoln Street northerly from Amasa to Vivian Street. No parking anytime. This is kind of just a bookkeeping item. This is, I believe this no parking predates Route 1. So I'd just like to clean that up and make this a little clearer since Lincoln Street doesn't go to Washington anymore. Are there any proponents? Seeing and hearing none. Any opponents? Seeing and hearing none. Commission?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? All right. 3 and 4. I'm sorry. 2 and 3. Approved. All right. Last public hearing item agenda, we have, I'm guessing amend Schedule 1 of Title 10. Parking penalties shall be amended pursuant to the following charges. I believe there's just a slight increase from various fines, moving from Group A to B, from C to D. Is there any proponent or anyone who'd like to speak on behalf of this? Director Babo.
Mr. Chairman, members of the commission, thank you. Zachary Babo, 300 Broadway, Revere Parking Department. So we looked through violations issued and amounts of them and try to look at what other cities are in line with. So we deem that these 14 violations should be increased, both for public safety measures and to bring the city more on board with local communities. We are still behind in our fines, but we did not think this was the appropriate time to do them all. So we targeted the ones we thought were most important to public safety.
Thank you. And I have gone through this group, and I do think these are reasonable increases. CFO, would you like to add a comment?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. Rich Viskey, CFO, 281 Broadway. Worked closely with Mr. Babel on analyzing these fines. Again, looking around our surrounding communities, we never want to be the most expensive. We certainly want to be the least expensive. So there are certain increases there that haven't been changed, at least in the 8 years I've been here. So just trying to keep up with our neighbors and the benefit of public safety. And I would strongly recommend favorable action. Thank you.
Thank you. On that note, I believe be in our best interest to maybe a recommendation to approve. Anyone have any comment on that? Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Approve the update of parking penalties as follows. Wow. That sums up our public hearings for tonight. We have 2 items left on the agenda. Item number 1 is amend Schedule 11 of Title 10 handicap persons parking by removing a handicap spot at 5 Dedham Street. I believe that was at request of the previous resident that had moved from that location. I think that should be pretty straightforward. I don't think there's anyone to speak on the matter, but I believe it would be in the best interest to move forward with moving that on to public hearing.
Mr. Chairman, make a motion to move to a public hearing.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Item number 1 will be moved to a public hearing. Next, we have amend Schedule 11 of Title 10, handicap and persons parking by adding 37 Tapley Avenue. I will confess I haven't completely looked through the packet that was sent through for that application, but I did quickly look. I do know that they do not have a driveway at the location, and it might be in our best interest just to move along to public hearing, give them the ability to speak on behalf of the matter, unless there's any other objections or reasons why we think we should deny that. Commission? What do you
Mr.
think?
Chairman,
Yes.
make a motion to move this to a public hearing.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Item number 2 on the agenda will be moved to a public hearing. right. That runs up to our agenda items. And the only thing we still have hanging out there on tabled was 11 Wave Ave. We're still waiting on an updated physician form from the applicant on that. But that wraps it all up, guys. Motion to adjourn? All's in favor? Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.